you beautiful people and lovers of food. Today we're going to be making banana pancakes.
Make you banana pancakes.
My name is Vivian and I am your easy chef. I love making banana pancakes. It makes me think of Jack Johnson. I get that song stuck in my head, and it also helps me use those bananas that aren't quite happy anymore. And by that I mean slightly overripe. And this is a little bit of a breakfast take on a banana bread, which I think is a lot easier to make, and it is a super tasty breakfast or tea time snack. So let's get into it. It's going to be super easy. We mush up our bananas, add some eggs, flour, baking powder, and if you'd like, a little bit of cinnamon. We then fry it up, serve it and eat it. That easy. Let's go. This is a great way to get rid of your old bananas, and they are so nice and soft when they are this age. Easy to mash, and they have this beautiful sweetness the older they get. You really don't have to worry too much about your mashing. If you don't have a masher, you can use a fork, and also it doesn't have to be perfect. These are going to be a bit rustic and they're going to be delicious. What we do is we put all our wet ingredients and then we put all our dry ingredients, and as long as the consistency is right, then we put it in our pan. If it is a little bit stiff, what you can do is you can put a little bit of milk through it, loosen it up a bit. If it's a bit dry, that's the same thing. If it's a little bit too wet, we'll add some more flour until it's got that perfect flapjack consistency. We're going to add our eggs, and we're going to give our bananas and eggs a little bit of a stir. We just want to start incorporating everything because texture is important on this one. We're going to add our vanilla, and then once our vanilla is stirred in, we're going to start incorporating our dry ingredients. We've got baking powder and flour. Now, I use about a cup of flour, but because every size banana is a little bit different, you might find that your mixture's consistency is different each time you make this. Mine looks a little bit stiff, so I'm just going to add a little bit of milk, which again, do it in small amounts so that if you do add too much milk, you don't have to then top it up with flour. This is sort of the consistency we're looking for. It's almost like at that ribbon stage where it's a little bit thick but not too runny. That way it'll hold its shape when we make little circles on our pan. It won't just spread out, but it also won't be too stiff. I've used spray and cook for my pan. You can use butter or oil, it's up to you. I've used this ice cream scoop just to make consistent size flapjacks, but you can use any spoon. You know your flapjacks are ready to be turned over when they start getting little bubbles on top. If you see, it almost looks dry around the edges and there's little bubbles that start poking through on the top, which ours have got, so they're ready to flip. They are looking great. I want to eat them now, but I will wait. I did not add any banana to my pan. I did not add any extra sugar to this recipe. I don't think it needs it, but if you have a really sweet tooth, by all means, go ahead, add a tablespoon of sugar. It won't change the outcome, they'll still be great. I think that because also when you add your toppings to your flapjacks, you're going to be adding your honey, your syrup, whatever you like. Maybe let me know in the comments below what your favorite toppings are. For this one, I'm going to stick to honey, whipped cream, and some fresh banana, but I'd love to hear your thoughts. To top my flapjacks, I've just gone with something super simple, but this really is up to your imagination. I like to layer my flapjacks. This, you can put butter in between. I've used honey just because I love some honey. And I've also decided to top it with some whipped cream, which I just took out the can because it is so easy. And then I've just put my fresh banana on top. But again, strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, the world is your oyster, but these really are just so good with banana and honey. So our breakfast is ready and I am salivating to eat it. So let's dig in. Oh, they are so soft and fluffy. Breakfast sorted. Those flapjacks are so light and fluffy. They are perfect in regards to sweetness because of all this honey that I put on. The fresh banana just knocks it out of the park, and the cream adds that silky texture when you're eating it. So delicious, so good, and so simple to make. Guys, you've got to do it. If you want to see another really good easy breakfast or sweet snack, please go have a look. Here's my French toast recipe. It is thebomb.com, so please go watch, like, and subscribe. Stay delicious, you beautiful people. Bye.